Welcome to the optional Beginning of Year Assessments Overview for Parents. Topics. In this presentation, we will cover the basics, registration and test preparation, accessing the tests, seeing your child's test results, and resources and support. The basics. Beginning of Year Assessments. What are beginning of year assessments? The beginning of year assessments are a free, at-home, optional tool that the Texas Education Agency, TEA, is offering to all students. What is the purpose of the BOY assessments? The results from this activity will show how well your child has mastered grade-level knowledge and skills during the 2019-2020 school year. These test results are solely to help you support your child and will not be used for accountability purposes for your student or school. You can use the results as you talk with your child's school about how to best support your student moving forward. When are the BOY assessments available? The registration window for parents will open Monday, August 24th, 2020, and will remain open until Friday, September 18th, 2020. Students will be able to take the test until Friday, September 25th, 2020. Online testing is recommended. Your child will have quick and easy access to the tests at home through a web browser. You and your child will be able to see test results immediately after submitting a test. Most tools your child needs to take a test are included in the online test. Paper tests are available. Paper tests are available if requested. Pearson will provide access to the testing materials you need to print out for your child to test. They include the test booklet, answer document, and answer key. Available tests. BOY assessments cover the same grades and subjects as STAR. Grades 3 through 8 math, including grades 3 through 5 Spanish versions, grades 3 through 8 reading, including grades 3 through 5 Spanish versions, grades 4 and 7 writing, including grade 4 Spanish version, grades 5 and 8 science, including grade 5 Spanish version, grade 8 social studies, algebra 1, English 2, biology, and U.S. history. The writing tests for grades 4 and 7 and English 1 and 2 will not include an essay. Available accessibility tools. Your child should use the accessibility tools they routinely and effectively use in the classroom. Some of the online tools that your child uses may look or act a bit different. One of the best ways to help your child get ready to take the BOY assessments is to have him or her look at the online tutorial. The tutorial will show your child how the online test works and how to use the online tools. Available online tools. The following tools will be available for all tests: Highlighter, Notepad, Help, Guideline, Color, Zoom, Mark for Review, Answer Masking, and Answer Eliminator. The following tools will be available for specific content-related tests: Basic Calculator, Scientific Calculator, Graphing Calculator, Customary Ruler, Metric Ruler, Mathematics reference materials, for example, conversions and formulas, and finally, science reference materials like formulas and the periodic table. Accommodations. Your child should use the accommodations they routinely and effectively use in the classroom. A text-to-speech online tool is available for your child if he or she normally receives an oral administration for testing. If you are registering your child for testing, be sure to mark Yes for the oral administration question on the registration form. If your district is registering your child for testing, they will indicate an oral administration. If your child is testing in grades 3 through 5 and needs to take the test in Spanish, indicate that on the registration form. Test details. BOY assessments cover the statewide curriculum, what your child learned during the 2019-2020 school year. BOY assessments have a number of test questions similar to their respective STAR tests. Your child can pace themselves as necessary to complete a test. Registering and preparing for the tests. Registration information. The BOY assessments are optional for districts and for parents. If your district registers for the BOY assessments, you do not need to register your child. If your district chooses not to participate in the BOY assessments, you may choose to test your child. Parent registration. If you would like your child to take the BOY assessments and they are not registered by your district, you will need to register your student. You may register your child by completing the parent registration form. You may register your child to test starting on Monday, August 24th, 2020 until Friday, September 18th, 2020. Schoolnet Access District Registration. If your district has registered your child to test, he or she will follow these steps. Step 1. After registering, districts will receive student login information. Step 2. District distributes student login information to students or parents. Step 3. Student will log in to the Schoolnet website and enter the username and password provided by the district. And Step 4. Student will enter the test passcode to begin testing. Schoolnet Access Parent Registration. If you have registered your child to test, he or she will follow these steps. Step 1. Parent registers child online using the parent registration form. Step 2. Parent receives student login information. Step 3. Student will log into the Schoolnet website and enter the username and password provided. And Step 4. Student will enter the test passcode to begin testing. Remember, if you have more than one child testing, you will need to complete a separate registration form for each student. After registering, you can expect to receive an email with your testing instructions, username, and password within 24 to 36 hours. Students will have until Friday, September 25th to complete their tests. Students should only use devices, operating systems, and browsers listed in the Parent Technical Support document posted in the Parent Tool site. Test Preparation Online Tutorial. One of the best ways to help your child get ready to take the BOY assessments is to have him or her look at the online tutorial. The tutorial will show your child how the online test works and how to use the online tools. The tutorial helps make sure your child's device will work for the BOY assessments. Your child can access the student tutorial through a web browser at the address listed on the screen. During the online test, your child can ask for help with understanding test directions, how to find and use any of the online tools in the test. Your child can use scratch paper on all tests. And your child can use a dictionary on all reading and writing tests, including English 1 and English 2 tests. Accessing the tests. Login information. After registration is complete, districts or parents will receive login information for their students. The login information includes the Schoolnet web address, tx.schoolnet.com, and the username, password, and test passcodes. Go to Schoolnet. Go to tx.schoolnet.com. If you, instead of your district, registered your child should select Parent in the Sign In With box. If your district registered your child, Your child should select your district in the Sign In With box. Schoolnet Sign-In. Your child should type in his or her username. Your child should type in his or her password. Then click the Sign In button. Your child will use this same login information for all tests in Schoolnet. Starting a test in Schoolnet. After signing in to the home page in Schoolnet, your child will follow these steps to start the online test. Step 1. Type in a test passcode provided in the Take a Test section and click Go. And Step 2. Check that information on screen is correct and click Start Your Test. Sample screen. The BOY assessments will launch in a web browser. Submitting a test. After your child answers the last test question, a summary screen will appear. This screen shows how many questions are not answered and how many questions are bookmarked. It allows your child a chance to review questions that have not been answered or have been flagged. Confirming submission of a test. After your child clicks the Submit Final Answers button, a pop-up window will appear. Your child will need to confirm that he or she is ready to submit the test. Your child may click Yes, Submit Final Answers or No, Cancel to return to the test. Seeing your child's test results. Test completion. After your child confirms submission, a results screen will immediately appear. Your child will see how many questions were answered, how many questions are correct, how many questions are wrong, and the % correct. No questions will show as partially correct. Test results for online testing. When your child closes the test, the system will take him or her back to the student's home page. Students and parents may view detailed test results for each test taken from the student's home page. Test results will include how a student performed overall on the test, how he or she did on each test question along with the correct answer, images of each test question, and recommended next steps. Detailed test results. You may review the additional training presentation titled Student Results available in the BOY Assessments page. This training presentation will walk you through all the student results information that is available for the BOY assessments in more detail. It will also give you information on what the test results mean, resources and support. Parent Toolkit. The following resources are available in the Parent Toolkit on the TEA Optional Beginning of Year site. Online tutorial, Parent FAQ document, Parent Technical Support document, and Student Results presentation. Questions. If you have questions, contact the Pearson Customer Service Center using the Pearson Customer Support form or by calling 1-800-627-0225 Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for viewing this presentation.